Hey guys, Xpecial here. Haven't been doing too many vlogs, and just haven't been doing too much like streaming or anything like that, just because of LCS. Been really busy. Been trying to improve a lot. Obviously we were doing really well in the beginning of the split. We were 2-0 in the first week, and then we've since then have only gone 1-3, which is really bad actually. Our only series that we won was against Phoenix won, and we had some close series against Cloud9 and MB, but we're definitely not as good as them right now, and it's showing in our games. And I still want to do vlogs for you guys, so here it goes. We have a lot to improve on for sure. Our team, we are a relatively new team, some new members, and then obviously we have a language barrier that we have to conquer. And we're improving. We're improving slowly, but we definitely need to speed that up. I think that towards the end of the split we'll probably do better, but right now, not looking too hot. And yeah, the teams that we've beaten so far are pretty much all in the bottom of the standings, or just below us in the standings, and we've lost to every team that is above us. So definitely have work to do, and really don't have too much of an excuse because MV, for example, they have a similar roster to us in terms of an American bot lane and three Koreans, and one of them can speak English fluently, and the other two are like mediocre, which is kind of the same situation as us. Yet they're doing a lot better than us in team coordination, teamwork, and just team play in general. So I see them, and I see where we can improve in, and I see like kind of like them being our role models, where um, we we don't think we're inferior to them individually, so we should be able to match them basically. And yeah, we have to work on that. A lot of it comes down to not having our assistant coach Bliss here because of visa issues. He's bilingual, speaks Korean English. He was with us last split, and this split he yeah couldn't get his visa approved because as he's not a player, he's a coach, so you can't get the P1 athlete visa for him, which really sucks. Because he just is able to translate for us. Keen obviously does a really good job of translating for us and is completely fluent in both languages, which is insane. But it's really helpful to have a staff member that can or a management member that can translate as well. So yeah, I mean I guess that's an excuse, but we still have room to improve and we need to improve. We still have few more weeks left of LCS, so we have time, but time's ticking. And at least I feel like even though we lost to Cloud9 and we had some close games against P1, that we're learning a lot, and it's really important that we do learn a lot because we need to learn to improve as a team. League of Legends is so much about teamwork nowadays that it doesn't really matter how good you are individually. You're gonna have to need to play a team-based game, and it's a good and bad thing. I mean, on one hand, you have less like fakers and Bjergsen's that can really hard carry. Like mid lane is kind of the only lane that can really hard carry. Even then, it's still limited. And yeah, the rest of the roles are just like gotta play the team stuff really well. So that's why TSM is so good right now. They just play team play stuff really well. Yeah, we need to work on that. So I guess that's it. Not really too much going on with the team. Just been practicing a lot. We've been having some team atmosphere issues due to language barrier and losing games, but I think we've been passing on that. I think it's been getting a lot better. It's such a big thing in a team-based game to have a really positive attitude, and something I've kind of learned over the years is like gotta. It's not always about it's definitely okay. Obviously, it's not always about you, but it can also be about how you influence the team. Like even if you, for example, don't say anything. If you say you're tilted, you're mad, you're angry, you're sad, and you don't say anything. That can be worse than you speaking your mind and saying like what you actually think. But what could be even better than that? Saying that have had to learn throughout the years is to be positive about it, like and just like I'm kind of getting philosophical here, but it's definitely a big improvement in any team atmosphere to just be positive. It's not always like the worst is to not say anything, but the second worst is to say something in a negative way, and the best way to go about it is to say something in a positive way. And it's hard. It can be hard because it means you have to set aside the fact that you obviously aren't happy about it, and then you just spin it in a way that makes you and makes everyone else want to improve and like not just beat them down, you know? And not that I'm like that, but just as an example. So, anyways, that's kind of it. Just try not to beat up my teammates, and hopefully we win. Otherwise, I'll actually beat them up. Just kidding. I would never do that. I'm a nice person, and that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, you go to it next week, please.